Hey everybody, welcome back to the Chaotic Little Book Corner. My name's Acacia. Today we're going to be doing the 5-star prediction video, which was started by Mercedes from Mercy's Bookish Musings. I will link her channel down below in the doobly-doo. So the premise of this is to go around your shelves and pick 5 books that you believe you will give 5 stars to. And I took a while to pick these books. I really tried to think about this. I tried to add some nonfiction, but I don't feel as confident most of the time predicting whether or not I'm going to like a nonfiction as I do a fiction. So I picked one nonfiction and then the rest are all fiction. And I am going to just dive in and talk to you guys about this, and we're going to start with the nonfiction. So that one is The Time in Between, and it's by Nancy Tucker. Now, this is a nonfiction discussing anorexia, and I read Wasted, which was another memoir discussing anorexia, bulimia, and eating disorders in general, and I ended up giving that 5 stars, and I absolutely connected with it and felt a lot of feelings about it, and it helped me come to terms with my own eating disorder and to kind of start to address that eating habit that I had that was really dangerous and very problematic to my own health. So I want to continue reading about people with that mental health issue of an eating disorder just because I really relate to it and I find a lot of benefit to reading about it regardless of how difficult and overwhelming it feels. So I already know that I'm going to enjoy the premise and the subject matter of this book. Now, that alone would be a 5-star for me anyway because I find it such an interesting and important topic to discuss for myself. So now the only thing that needs to stay 5 stars is the writing style and the way it's executed. So we shall see. I'm hoping for a 5-star read out of this, and I'm very excited to dive into it. Then we have Matt Bell, and this is In the House Upon the Dirt Between the Lake and the Woods. And this is a magical realism, fabulous fiction story about a man and a woman who are living in the woods and are trying to have a child or can't have a child. And I read Matt Bell's short story collection and I loved it. It was a 5-star read. And then I read Scrapper, which is a dystopian sort of speculative fiction style book about Detroit, and I enjoyed that. I didn't love it, but this is much more up my alley. It has a lot of the elements that I love: fairy tales, retellings, mythical creatures, and an epic story and plot line. I'm very excited to read this, and I definitely have a prediction of a 5-star read from this, so I'm excited. Then this one I am basing solely off the fact that it is compared to The Secret History by Donna Tartt. This is If We Were Villains by M.L. Rio, and this is a Donna Tartt Secret History sort of style-esque book, only it is talking about Shakespearean actors who are in a class of theater. And I am 100% on board, and I think this could be really brilliant and really fun and really well executed, and I am excited to dive into this. This is definitely a prediction of a 5-star read. Then this one is a Jen Campbell recommends. It's been recommended by her for many a times over the years, and this is Poor Things, and it's by Alexander Gray, and this is a Frankenstein-esque creepy story of a man who takes the body of a woman and puts the brain of a child into it, and he falls in love with this creature, and the story follows from there. It is written in a sort of mixed media, not quite mixed media, but fake and real and all sorts of mixed feelings and ideas, and it's going to be really interesting and differently written, and it's a sort of a pretend look at the findings of this experiment and how it goes down. So I'm very excited to read this, and I've had it on my TBR for quite some time, and I don't know why I haven't picked it up yet. I keep meaning to, and I keep having it on TBRs, and then I don't do it, and I think this is the year where we're going to do this. And then lastly, we have Catherine M. Valenti's Deathless, which I love Catherine Valenti, and I love fairy tale retellings, and I love folklore, and I love Russian folklore lately, especially after having read War and Peace and Anna Karenina this year. I am very excited to read this and very, very hopeful that this is going to be a 5-star read. I know I'm basing it on the fact that I love the author and I love the premise. That's what I'm basing it off of. And the combination together should work really well and should present a 5-star read. So I'm very excited about this, and I highly anticipate loving it. So those are my 5-star prediction ratings and 5-star prediction reads, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.